Hey, welcome to the Venom and Smoke Show. I don't know what happened to our intro. It's glitching, so we're just gonna have to roll with it. Let's bring in Jay the Hater. Man, you know what is good.
Yo,
Yeah, man, it keep glitching, so we're gonna just cut that out. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut. I'm just gonna cut. I don't know what's going on. These things.
computers be computering.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, what the? Like, it just paused. We'll be good though. Everything will be good. Like, as long as y'all can hear me, and we can make it roll, bro. I
Oh
just had
yeah, I
to
hear
cut it.
you.
Yeah, I just had to cut it. Shoot, I'm so tired. I ain't wearing my glasses today, so we gonna roll with me like this.
Oh shit, that's the
uh,
first time in
bald
years that I
head,
seen you without the glasses.
bald head, no glasses, man. That's how I'm rolling today. Yeah, so I'm uh I'm just glad to be here. I hope the dance break works. That shit kind of pissed me off a little bit. uh, but hey, we gonna have to make do what we do. Um yeah, first let's talk about Kirk Cousins, man. And the
Tim,
deal. I thought that was an April Fool's joke, but it happened on April 2nd. This man here has to be the greatest.
he's the
Like
highest
Kirk
paid
is the GOAT.
player of all time in the NFL
Yes, he's the GOAT.
collectively.
He's the GOAT.
Yeah, I
Hank
can't knock.
says
I can't knock his hustle.
Hank says the deal is so bad that the deal so bad they knew people wouldn't have believed it yesterday. This dude get a 5 year, $172 million deal from the Raiders. In
And you
reality,
think
it's a one
about it.
deal,
If you
20
think
mil.
about it, he gonna play the first year.
Yeah.
And who knows if he don't, depending how this kid Mendoza develops, he might play the second year too.
This dude is a club option for 2 years, 80 million.
Yeah, so they're expecting that's really a 2-year deal for 80 million bucks.
That is 40 million a year.
Like I said, I need his agent. His agent's
Listen,
got to be like I don't understand how any other NFL player has not hired him as an agent.
look, this is a unique deal for a new Raiders quarterback, Kirk Cousins. He gets a vet minimum from Vegas, 1.3 million, with Atlanta picking up the rest of his $10 million guarantee. Then he has a fully guaranteed $10 million roster bonus with no offset next March. Then there's a 2 year, $80 million team option. So it's either 1 year, $20 million deal, and that's almost certainly going to be it, or a 3 year, $100 million deal. So, in essence, the Raiders get Cousins for 11.3 million in 2026, and Cousins get 20 million for 2026.
I'll tell you what, like I said, I would be hiring his damn fucking his dude, his agent is goaded. That agent is got to be the because look at how many big ass contracts he got, and he has no Super Bowls under his belt. I think limited playoff experience, but the highest paid of all time in the NFL.
Oh, oh, you get to my next graphic. My next graphic, he got 2 million. He got 2.5 million from Washington for 4 years, 19 million from Washington 1 year. Then he got 23 million almost 24 million for Washington for another year. Then he got 84 million for Minnesota 3 years, 66 million 2 years, 35 million for Minnesota 1 year, 180 million from Atlanta for 4 years, and $172 million from Las Vegas for 5 years. And he only has one playoff win. And I'm mad that playoff win came against my Saints, but it's one playoff win. The push
Like
off
I
heard
said,
around the
that
world.
he is the pimp. He's
Come
the
on, we
pimp
can
daddy.
add. People don't want to add this up, man. This dude made about 300 million in this year. I mean, 300 or 400 million, close to 400 million. And he's an average quarterback. Kirk Cousins is average. He's mediocre.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins is mediocre. And this shows it. Look at it. And a mediocre quarterback got a fire agent. And now everybody has to see Kirk Cousins. Like,
He
I want to be
falls
Kirk
into the
Cousins.
right situation. You know what
I
it
want to
is?
be
He
Kirk
fall.
Cousins.
Yeah, I mean, I want his agent. I don't want to be Kirk Cousins. Give me his
Shit,
agent.
Kirk Cousins, I want to be Kirk Cousins. Give me all that money he got for being average at my job, and he get paid more than Tom Brady. I think more than Tom Brady and Drew Brees combined almost.
Well, they
That's
said he was
crazy.
he's the highest paid. I think the highest paid player in the NFL in NFL history. Like he has accumulated more money than anybody else.
$341 million. This man did made.
And how many
300.
years has he been in the league?
He surpassed Tom Brady in career earnings. It's crazy. Kirk Cousins years in the NFL. Kirk Cousins has played 14 seasons in the NFL.
Damn, 14 seasons,
And he
almost,
already eclipsed Tom Brady, who played 22 seasons.
and had motherfucking 5 rings. And Kirk Cousins
And
has
this,
none.
you ask me what career I'd rather have. And I'd rather have Kirk Cousins. I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, I think I'd have to agree with you on that one too. I
Like,
mean, it'd be
yo,
nice to
man.
have the rings, but he pretty much his grandkids that got money. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even his great grandkids, depending on how he invests his money. He turned his wealth. He could have turned it into generational wealth.
Yeah. And I look at it. People gonna say, well, no more. I'll take Tom Brady. Shit, give me that extra $10 million, and people gonna keep paying me. And I'm average. I don't have to be great. I gotta be average at my job and get one playoff victory. And you telling me I get $341 million?
That we goofed on him for the longest time, call him garbage time Kurt, and that garbage time is exactly the reason why he got those contracts,
Yeah.
because
What's in
he would
y'all
be hot.
cups?
He would be hot in certain times.
When people playing prevent, like when everybody playing prevent, then okay, go Broadway Kurt. That's what I'm gonna call him, Broadway Kurt.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. I mean, Atlanta, we said Atlanta was stupid for giving him 4 years, 180. We
Yeah, we
said it.
laughed. We
And
laughed
he
only because Penix was there.
yeah. And then they got Tua. So now it's Kirk Cousins. Atlanta still has to play 3 quarterbacks. This is the funny shit. Atlanta still got to pay him $10 million.
Yeah.
Bro, that's crazy. Atlanta has to play 3 quarterbacks this year.
Some people
What up,
like to
Pop?
throw
What up,
money
Pop?
away.
What's
What's up,
happening?
pops?
What's up,
I got
Pop?
water, pop. I ain't got nothing in my cup. I got some
I got
water.
I gotta go to work in the morning, so I'm drinking Fanta. I gotta go to work in the morning. So yeah. This is so we can get some of these sports stories out the way, man. You know, we ain't gonna be on here all night like last night. We pulled damn near all nighter last night. That's why I was so tired today. But Kirk Cousins, man, I'm like this. Who fuck being like Mike? I want to be like Kirk. This dude is almost a half a billionaire for being average.
Yeah. I was just about to say that, about 5 minutes ago. He almost made 500 million.
Being
He's
average.
a half a billionaire. Yeah, for being
Almost.
average.
Yeah, he keep
Well, you
getting these
think about it. If
contracts.
he invested his money right, you know what I'm saying? That like he just made his family and his grandkids and his great grandkids and probably on and on and on as long as nobody fucks up the money.
Look where he lived. He lived in DC, Minnesota, Atlanta, and Vegas. He just said, fuck it. He
Yeah,
said,
but if
we'll
you
deal
think
with money.
about it, in Vegas he probably rented a hotel room or one of them casinos, you know, gave him a hotel room. Or even that the Vegas probably is going to rent him a house.
Right.
Same thing with Atlanta.
But
I'm sure he just had an apartment, or maybe I don't know exactly where he's from in the United States, but who knows if he's from any of the areas where he was living. You know what I'm saying? And you just rent, like I said, you rent a house, or the team gets you a house.
Kirk
It
Cousins is
depends.
from Barrington, Illinois. He's from Illinois. But he went to high school in Michigan. So
Uh,
hey, I get it. I mean, I need to go to this high schools. I need to go wherever he went to get to be average to make all this money. Kirk Cousins made all this money with one playoff win. That's average as fuck. But that bank account ain't average. He
no,
robbed the
hell
Raiders
no.
with no gun, no mask. No gun, no mask.
Nah, he didn't rob them. The
He
agent
robbed.
robbed the Raiders.
Oh yeah, yes indeed. No gun, no
Like I
bag,
said,
no
I want
mask.
that. I want his agent as my agent. So this way, when Venom and Smoke blows up, I'm gonna have his agent as my agent, talking to your people.
Nah, he gonna get the fuck up out of here. Nah, I'm good. Nah, we good. We good. Let's see, man. But you want to talk about average? We're talking about average, right? Look at these average ass Falcon jerseys. Can you spot the difference between the Arizona jerseys last year versus the Falcons jerseys this year? It's the same fucking jersey.
I mean, the only thing
So,
that's different is the Arizona says Arizona in the front, and Atlanta says Atlanta in the front.
and one has a white helmet, one has a black helmet. That's the difference. This is the same exact uniform, and I put this on the Venom and Smoke page. I have put a letter to Atlanta, and I tagged Atlanta, and this was why it's not getting any traction like the other video. I told him, I'm like, yo,
I think that somebody just smacked Washington down a peg.
yeah, I
I th-
think
I
these
think I
have
think
got
that
the
pretty
pretty
that
Ricky.
I was gonna say that pretty Ricky fucking clip that you use is now belongs to the Falcons.
I told him Atlanta Falcons. Every year y'all roll out these mid uniforms. This is not because our CEO Mo Young is a Saints fan. Man, just go with y'all 90s looking, call it a day. Bad enough y'all can't win a ring. Don't need to rob y'all fans with all these mid jerseys. Yeah. And I think they shadow banned that post. Because it's the truth. Look at these jerseys, bro. Look at these jerseys.
There's nothing that grabs my attention.
Why would I buy this shit? It's a
Like
red shirt.
I like what last year the Jets brought out the black jersey with the green because for some reason
Uh-huh.
that black and green look good together. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? But this right here, like I said, what am I watching the Cardinals
All
or
them
am I
Falcons.
watching or I'm watching the Falcons?
I'm like this. They have fire colors. Red and black, you can do anything with red and black. And Atlanta chooses to do this. And my thing is, why don't you go back to the Dion era Falcons jerseys, the all black and with the white with the red trim? Those
Yes.
jerseys were so fucking fire. And I hate to say that, being a Saints fan, but those jerseys were so fire. And guess what happened? Y'all go to this jersey, these plain jerseys. They are ugly. These jerseys are
Or
hideous.
how about if you're gonna rock the red top,
Mhm.
why wouldn't you have black pants?
Or you could have, no, or gray. They need gray pants. They need to go back to gray. Like when they had the gray pants, then you can rock the red with the gray. With the black, or you can put white pants, and then you're going
Yeah,
all white.
yeah, the
Man, I'm gonna
all
love.
white. Nah, that all white. To me, you could even rock the black pants with the white jersey.
Yeah, you could. I'm like this. I'm gonna love watching Tua get knocked out in these uniforms. He's gonna throw some gang signs up this year. Look, look at this.
Ah.
I mean, the red jersey has promise, but the white pants throws it off because the helmet is black.
Uh, I'm not. See, I'm not a fan. I'm more of a fan of. I'm a fan more of the white jersey than I am the red jersey. The only
The
thing I like
red
about
jersey,
the red jersey is that the dude has red gloves on,
I'm saying
and
it
I think
stands out.
that's that part that that to me finishes that uniform. The
Man,
red
I look at it,
gloves.
it stands out the red jersey, but they need a black jersey with this. Now you did the black jersey with the red trim around with the white numbers with the white pants, then it'll go because you got a black helmet, black jersey, white pants. But the red is just like,
Yeah, with the numbers. Let's say the black jersey with red trim,
mm,
and then
white number.
the red stripe around the, let's say the red outline around the number,
Mm-hmm.
and take off the don't even write Atlanta on the front.
All
You know
right,
what I'm saying?
Falcons on
Like,
the front.
because look at they and it's small. Because look at how Arizona, at least Arizona took the whole front of the jersey, and it says Arizona. What does it say on top of the number 7?
Okay, it says Falcons on the top of the number 7 and Atlanta on number 5. So the away jersey it says Atlanta. The home jersey it
Uh,
says Falcons. We know
yeah, but
what
I would
team
make the
is playing.
Falcons a little bit big. If I'm gonna put Falcons on the jersey, I would have made it as big as where it says Arizona.
You don't need it because you got the Falcon on the shoulder pad.
You
You
got
got the
Falcon on
Falcons
the
on the shoulder
helmet.
and Falcon on the helmet. You don't need it. It's this mediocrity between Kirk Cousins, and the Arizona Cardinals. I mean, the Atlanta Falcons. I'm sorry, I'm getting them mixed up.
But I'll tell you what, I don't care how much money you're gonna pay. Kirk Cousins. If they don't fix that offensive line, he's just gonna get chased around like Geno did. So it don't
Mm-hmm.
fucking matter.
Yeah, but at least he doesn't have to be in these ugly ass uniforms being mid.
Well, I know he'll be in the boring ass silver and black because I
Yeah.
know it's iconic because of really NWA is who really introduced everybody to the Raiders because they wore Raiders gear forever. But that's two of the most boringest colors that were put
Mm.
together.
Well, it's like this. It's iconic because of the silver numbers and the pants. That's the only thing I can say. And it's a not as a it's synonymous with being a bad boy wearing
Well, yeah.
the black and silver. So yeah, that's what it is. Is their jerseys are really boring as fuck too, but at least the Raiders are sticking to their culture. This shit here, they change jerseys every year though, Jay. Every year the Atlanta Falcons change jerseys, and every year they get worse and worse.
I mean, I think most of the NFL teams change their jerseys up.
No, I'm just saying every year they have a new home and away. Like my Saints got a home and away jersey that's been the same through the years. Your Jets got a home and away jersey, and then they got a special jersey. I understand the special jersey. They change their home and away every year, and it's
I mean, we got
mid
the special jersey,
every
and then
year.
they have the throwback that
That's it.
that that off green,
But the Falcons throwbacks are better than their regular jerseys.
and they haven't bought the throwback back.
Bring back the 1990s Jerry Glanville, Deion Sanders uniform. Talking about the black helmet with the black jersey with the gray
With the
pants.
black jersey with the red around the numbers.
With the gray pants. And you good. That's the Dirty Bird era right there. That's when y'all was semi relevant.
Yeah,
This shit here is just gonna get your face kicked in. So Atlanta
that's what they had.
fans,
They had
do
that
not
running
buy
back. I forget his name, but back then they
Bijan
had that.
Robinson. Oh, you talking about Jamal Anderson.
Yeah, Jamal Anderson.
I just want to tell Atlanta fans, do not buy these ugly ass jerseys. You're gonna be taking L's and
And don't come,
these
don't come
ugly
to
ass jerseys.
Don't come to New Orleans with them on either.
Oh, because I'm gonna talk about you. I
Hey,
came here to pay my
don't
respect.
don't give Mo nothing. Oh shit, Bud.
Respect to the great Emperor Mo Yang of the Yang Dynasty. Amen.
Who the fuck is Mo Yang?
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it today. I'm not gonna rant today.
What the fuck is this shit?
That's funny.
Oh hell no! That's hell no!
Whoa!
Got one more for him.
Hell no! Hey, fuck no!
That's who Mo Yang is.
May the land be graced with your tyrannical rule, His Majesty. Oh man.
Damn, it looks like the docs
Arrogance.
are the
The
Americans
arrogance.
are starting to fucking praise you.
He's God. I'm just an emperor. It's a difference. Oh man,
You,
no, I think I had enough of this bowl game. I had enough of all this mediocrity between Kirk Cousins and the Atlanta Falcons. I think it's time for our first dance break, brought to you by Moreno.
Friday night dance break.
Hey. Yeah. And I want to tell her prayers up. She told me she had a surgery today. She told me that last night when she was when I told her I was showing her the video. I had hit her up on IG and told her I was showing the video, so she started watching it. She said she's having a surgery today. So prayers up with you. Big ups to you. Speedy recovery. We're looking for more videos.
yeah, I didn't want to put. I was during shout outs last night. I was going to shout out somebody, and I kind of not because I didn't want to get into detail. But like, I didn't know what happened to Lala.
What happened to Lala?
Lala from our show, Lala. Our Lala, not wrestler Lala.
Oh, I don't know what happened to Lala. What happened?
Supposedly she had a stroke.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Get
like
well soon.
It was bugged me out because last Friday while we were on the show, I received a message from her on Instagram. And I was like, I wonder, she was probably just, I thought it was something funny or she saw something that, from an old show or whatever. And I thought she was hitting me up and she just, I didn't, like I said, I don't want to put her business out there like that, but, that's what she said to me. And I told her, she was in my prayers and I'm sorry that she's having to deal with something like that.
Shit, I didn't even see her message. Damn.
Yeah, it kind of bugged me. It kind of took me up by surprise because we would send messages to each other, but like funny shit.
Yeah,
like if she posted something funny, I would comment on it. You know what I'm saying? But when I saw she left me a personal, like a message, I was like, no. And when I got off the stream, I listened to it, and I meant to ask Izzy, but I didn't. Like I said, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't want to put her business out there like that.
Yeah, man. I didn't know, man. I'm gonna have to. She still sent me a voice note. I'm on the 27th. How did I miss that shit? But she wrote something to me saying thought of me, and it was about saying fuck them kids. It was a funny thing. So I'll be having so many messages on my IG because so many people hit me up through IG now. Wrestlers, wrestling organizations, everything be hitting me through my IG, and that shit be getting knocked down. Plus, my family likes to send me like a shit ton of reels, so everything gets knocked down. So I might have to listen to that message. Izzy says I'm aware.
Oh yeah, he was aware.
Yeah, he said he's aware. But man, I mean, I just want to.
Yeah, if the 27th was last Friday, while we were on the show, I bet you that's when she messaged you at the same time, or
last weekend was a blur. This whole week was a blur. I've been working like a Hebrew slave. I'm still in my damn scrub pants. That's why I don't have anything, So yeah, I can understand. Whew, that one hit me hard, and like I was telling Morena, I told her I was gonna shout out. Get well soon too. Both of y'all get well soon because
definitely she's
having a major surgery, and I told her I would hit her. I would say it on the show, and everybody wish her well wishes. She's gonna need it.
Yeah, keep her in your prayers, definitely.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But speaking about keeping somebody in their prayers, you saw what happened to Tiger Woods. She's explained what's been going on with her. Oh, okay. I'm gonna to check it out. I'll just be busy. But if you haven't known, Tiger Woods is in trouble again.
The motherfucker got a drug problem,
Let's show you.
and that's it. He needs to
Another,
go to rehab. He needs to go to rehab with Puka Nakua. Fucking Puka.
Puka is a different rehab.
Yeah, his rehab is that he got caught saying some racist shit. So let me say that I'm on drugs, so then this way I can get out, not get fucking, penalized for the shit. I could just say I was on drugs, and everybody will just tap me on my head. Fuck that.
I got another person for the dumbass Black Man Hall of Fame. This is our first inductee. No, I'm sorry. He's not our first inductee. This is our first inductee. Yes, he's our first inductee. Here's our second inductee of the dumbass Black Man Hall of Fame. Yeah, dumbass. And here go the third member of the dumbass Black Man Hall of Fame.
And the funny shit is, and it's fucked up. He gets into accidents very close to his own house. Like he can never make it home. You know what I'm saying? He'd be 2 minutes away from his house and be like, and crash his shit. Like, I don't get that shit.
Look, Tiger. He said, keep that mofo from driving.
I don't understand. You got that much money because you got to know that he got money. Let a motherfucker drive for you. Call an Uber, motherfucker.
I don't know about you. I drive better drunk. I'm focused as a motherfucker when I'm drunk.
I mean, even in any type of situation, you're gonna pay more attention because I gotta stay between the lines because if not, I'll get pulled over and you ain't trying to lose your license.
Bro, I ain't never flipped no shit drunk.
No, never.
Fuck this.
If it gets to that point, I'll pull into somebody's driveway and take a nap.
I'm going to sleep on the side of the road or something, bro. This dude. Look at this dude, man. Like, fuck it.
Look at the look on his face,
bro.
And the funny shit is, and I hate to bring this person into this conversation, how President Trump fucking like blew it off like it was no big deal that he's having a bad time. You know what I'm saying? No, this is not. Listen, if it happens once, you can say like he was having a bad day. This is like his third or fourth time that something's happened to him when it comes to being in a vehicle or getting into an accident. And you can't say you're having a bad time when you got caught. You weren't just drunk. You had drugs in your system. And so you're fucked.
You flipped the cold.
That's the second time. Because remember, he crashed at the end of his driveway back in the day when him and his wife broke up.
Oh no! When he was beating his ass. That's what.
Well, I mean, he probably had a concussion going down. He did a fucking tour in the fucking driveway.
he got his ass beat. That's what happened. And I'm not gonna even bring up that him and my boy over here, Sharon Moore, two black men that like the snow bunny, like the snow.
Yep.
I mean, a sister would have told him, sit your dumb ass down. Drink in the house. Don't. Oh, I'm going to pick you up, Tiger. You're Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
care what. I don't care what. How long it's been since you've been on top. You still Tiger Woods.
Well, supposedly he was, he got the Masters coming up. And now what's going to happen? He ain't going to be able to play in the Masters.
He needs to go to the AA. Fuck the Masters. He need to go to AA. These motherfuckers are drunk.
AA, NA,
NA.
both of them. He needs both.
Yeah, this dude here.
And he needs a sister in his life.
He's depressed. Yeah, I think so. Because he's getting bad advice. And this brother here, people don't realize Tiger Woods had black people watching golf. Tiger Woods had young black kids playing PGA, the game, and putting grills in their mouth, hitting fucking golf balls, wearing Jordans, hitting golf balls. I'm like, I even bought that game. This guy was an icon. Like, literally, he was an icon. People wanted to be like Tiger, bro. He had black people wanting to play golf. And look at you now. Look at this. This is our icon. Look at him.
I would say somewhere in my house there's an old, matter of fact, there's an old PGA video game. As a matter of fact, he was the cover. He was on the cover.
Yes, it was Tiger Woods PGA too. Man, I swear, I
What's
played
up,
that
man?
game religiously. What's up, man? Like I said,
oh yeah, me too. We were, me and my boys would sit there and we would play for hours. And I'm talking about we'd start at like 9 o'clock at night, and 7 o'clock in the morning we would still be playing that shit.
Putting this way, I didn't know what a par 4 and all that shit was until I played that game.
Yep. I learned how to play golf playing that game. Like I never watched that shit. Even I'm sorry to say, even when Tiger Woods was there, if it was on, I might watch what he did, but I'm not watching a whole golf match.
When I mean watching golf, I mean watching him. I didn't give a shit about them old ass white men playing golf. I didn't give a shit.
Nah.
Let's see. Well, this is Ron's question. Is it possible? Okay, well, this is Ron's question. Is it possible finally the purchase catching up to Tiger being the representation for the black community in golf? He became a pro as a teenager. Well, first of all, he doesn't identify fully as black. He's Caucasian, whatever the fuck that shit is.
I was gonna say negation. Because that's how he's acting. He not obligation, he's negation.
His mama side is completely out right now. This is not his dad's side. I can say this, man. If this happened in the early 2000s, I would agree. I just think Tiger has a drug problem, or maybe a woman problem, or drinking problem. It's a mixture of three. It's either a drug, drinking, and a woman problem, which he needs
probably all. It's probably all. Listen, the dude's been on, like Anthony said, the dude's been on top. He was representing the Asian community and the black community in golf. He was considered fucking the man to beat. And I just at this point, I think he can't take the fact that he's not really the man anymore.
He said it's not Blazing. He said Caballasian or some shit like that. It was a weird ass name. I know what a Blasian is, but I'm saying this guy here, if he would have just ran with it being a black spokesperson, I think he'd have fared better. He was trying to distance himself from black culture. Like, no, Tiger, if you embrace the black culture, black people gonna look out for you, yo. Like, hey, that's Tiger Woods, yo. We can't let that man drink and drive.
Not only that, he has a kid that plays. Don't you think that that's a bad representation? You're supposed to be a role model to your child.
Listen, this man went to a sex addiction class. Then I don't think there's anything wrong being addicted to sex. 'Cause I'm like, shit, it's a natural human emotion. I'm like, what's the problem? That's a very healthy addiction. But he said no. He went to a sex addiction class, and then he went. Now he's going to jail. He went to jail for drunk driving multiple times, and he had pills, I think, in his system this time.
I know he had some type of drugs in the system. They said that when he asked to be they asked to test him, he denied. So that automatically suspends his, at least in New York, if you deny taking a test, that's your license is suspended. You're done.
I believe that's why all these drug and issues and alcohol issues are showing up with Tiger, because the pressure. I just think he was running away from one culture. He was embracing that Asian culture, which is a tougher culture than the black culture. Like, they tough on their people.
But not only that, I don't really think because if you really think about it, he was embracing the white culture because golf is a white sport.
Yeah, the thing is, he didn't want to be black. When they say he's the first black, I'm not black. Okay, then the black people said, you know what? Fuck you, Tiger.
Yeah, but he was playing a sport that was dominated by white men since probably the sport started.
Yeah,
so I think
to be white.
Yeah, I would say that. He won. I don't know if he wanted to be white, but he had to conform to being white.
That was known for being very present to the Asian and black community when it came to allowing them to be in golf clubs. Yes. I would disagree. Actually, that's why I disagree with you. You can be addicted to sex, which actually means that you can't live without it and you can't function normally with constantly having sex. Once again, I don't see the problem with it. That could be somebody else.
I mean, it's probably not it's a problem not when you're married. If you have that problem and you're married, then it's a problem. But if you're a single man and you have a sexual addiction,
he's married. He was married when having that. So
he was married. But my shit is, if you got living pussy, you shouldn't have to fucking go anywhere else to get it.
The thing is, that was a bullshit excuse for why his woman cracked the shit out of him. No, he was cheating. There ain't nothing to do with no sexual addiction, man. He just was a cheater. Like, yo.
Yeah, but he blamed the addiction.
Yeah, and that was no addiction.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My wife wasn't giving me any, so I had to go get some.
Jay, if he was truly an addiction, he would not have been a great golfer. I mean, he couldn't focus. That's why I'm
guess. Yeah, I think he just used that as an excuse.
Yeah, it would be. He couldn't focus. He couldn't make a putt. You know how much focus you need to make a putt? You know how much focus you need to fade a shot? I mean, that's why I say I laugh at it. It ain't no real. I'm like, some people might really have it, but for him, that was no real addiction. Not for him.
No.
Tiger is in a weird cross section. I bet you there were certain people in both communities that didn't accept him, even when he said that he was a part of the black community. Like I said, he distanced himself from being a part of the black community. The only reason why we knew Tiger was black because his dad.
Yeah.
Tiger didn't talk black. Tiger didn't walk black. Tiger didn't dress black. He didn't want to.
But it's funny though, because a lot of Asians are very prejudiced, and the fact that he was half blood, you know what I'm saying? It's a miracle that they even embraced him.
Only because he was good. That's why they embraced him. You know,
because of the money. Because
the
of the
only reason
money.
why. If Tiger was the 200 best player, they would have said, "Get that nigga out of here." That's what they would have said.
Yep.
Get that regular out of here. That's what they would have fucking said. That's what the fuck they would have said, bro. They would have said, what the fuck? Like, I'm being
And he's
honest, bro.
stupid because I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Asian food, but I also like fucking barbecue. I'd rather be invited to the barbecue than to the Chinese food spot.
I'm just saying, this shit crazy, man. Like, yo, it's like he had the support of a downtrodden people. He elevated people to want to be great and try different things. And he said, "Nope, I'm gonna go to my agent side." And he saw how quickly the agents got away from him when he started getting in trouble. Then I said, "You found out you was a Negro, then, didn't you? Look at this. This the Negro shit. This the Negro stance. Look at that. Let's take pictures of him while he's out of it."
The funny shit is I look at this picture, right? And it reminds me of the day that fucking Eric fell asleep on the podcast. Now, if he would have had a hoodie on, I would have been like, "Doc, is that you?"
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh, my chest.
That's it. It looks like Doc a little bit.
Yo, wait till Doc come on here. I'm gonna say, look, I'm gonna say, Doc, put your head back a little bit. Put this shit on.
Tilted to the left or to the right.
Tilt it to the right a little bit. Close your eyes. Put your hands together.
That shit's funny.
That does kind of look like Doc though. This is not crazy. This is Doc.
Yeah, that's how he fell asleep that one day.
One question is, how the hell was Tiger cheating on a supermodel? Did you see his wife when he had those two kids? Oh,
I mean, I don't
Tiger
know if she
Woods.
was. I mean, was she a supermodel? I know she was pretty,
Yeah, she was a model. Yeah, she was a model. I don't know about supermodel, but she was a model. She.
but she
I'm
was
like
like
this.
Swedish, right?
Yeah, I'm like this. Come on, man. Like, he's Tiger Woods at the top of his game. You don't think other models are hitting on him?
Oh
He's not.
shit!
He's not getting Susie Q from the supermarket. He's getting women that's better than his wife. Shit, that's what he did. He gave it a temptation that, hey, here we go.
I don't know.
I mean, I hope Tiger gets well soon, though, bro. This is a bad look for Tiger Woods. Well, but there was, I don't know if you saw it, but Dawn Staley and Geno Auriemma got into it today. Women's basketball. I saw that right before I got on. And it looked like that Geno Auriemma got his ass beat by Dawn Staley by 20. And he's cursing her out, and she cursing back. She like she wanted to whip his ass. And it's like,
why? I honestly, I didn't know the Final Four was still going on.
the women's Final Four is going on. It was UConn versus South Carolina. So UConn got their butts beat, and Geno Auriemma trying to say, oh, it was a lot of calls when South Carolina way, which they had more free throws, and my player's jersey got ripped. It might have got ripped, but that wasn't the difference of you losing by 20. If you lost by 2 or 3, I got you. You lost by 20. Bro, you lost by 20. That look like a sore loser to me. You got your ass whooped by a woman. See, now when you was beating people by 20, we ain't never hear nothing about none of this stuff. Now that black woman that built the powerhouse in South Carolina, now you complaining.
Yeah.
And first of all, you cursing out a woman is a bad look, bro. That is a bad look. You coaching women, cursing out another woman coach. It's not a good look, Geno.
That just
And
shows me that that's it's I don't want to say racism, but it's like it's you're dealing you're let's say not a god, but you were set. You know what I'm saying? You won mad championships at in UConn.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you're now, and how many people did you blow out?
Mm-hmm.
You got to take a loss like everybody takes a loss. You got to take it on the chin and keep it moving. See you next year.
Look, this dude won 12 championships.
Give another person a chance. And
Ain't
Staley's
nobody
no
coming to you.
slouch.
Mm-hmm.
She's no slouch. She knows what she's doing.
And Don Staley has 3. So, bro, Don Staley has 3 to your 12. You should be happy that another person can rival you so people could get into women's basketball. But no, it's all fun and games when UConn wins. And then when they get blown out by a black woman, now it's an issue. I'm not going to say he's even the black part. I think it's the part that he got blown out by a woman.
Yeah, but it's a woman's sport. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like most of the coaches in women's basketball are female. There's only a rare, he's one,
Listen,
and I don't think there's not another one.
listen, Jay. It's the fact that she blew him out.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is.
If she'd have won by 1 or 2 points, you'd have never heard it. Because she made that UConn team look silly.
She made him look silly because he's usually coach of the year because his teams are so dominant.
She blew him out. The hypocrisy. Yes, the hypocrisy. It's horrible. I'm going to use the Hurricanes as a perfect example in the 80s, how the Blue Bloods were getting mad that Miami was blowing out Nebraska, Notre Dame, Oklahoma. All right. If you look back in their record books, they blew out teams by 6,700 points, but 6,070 points, but because Miami did it to them, it's always a sudden problem. All of a sudden, it's a problem. Yeah, I'm like this. That's how it always is. I'm a Canes fan, but that's how it always is. Think about the Pistons in the 80s. Oh, the Lakers, Celtics were blowing people out. And they were fighting and they were doing dirty tactics. But when the Pistons start beating the shit out of the Lakers and the Celtics, all of a sudden it's a problem. That's how it always is. When a new team comes that's unexpected, the Blue Bloods don't like that. You can't go to South Carolina and build a powerhouse. It's not Duke. It's not UConn. It's not LSU. It's South Carolina. Why are you doing this at South Carolina? And it's like,
so when is the men's Final Four?
Monday. I think it's gonna be this weekend. I think Sunday and Monday. I know this weekend. I'm sorry, this weekend. It got one game. They got 2 games today. So, and then the final is Monday. So you're gonna
All
have
right.
UConn, and both the men's and the women made it to the Final Four. That would be funny if they both lose in the same game. That shit crazy. So that tells you UConn, if you want to go play basketball, that's the place to go. because their men's and their women's made the Final Four.
Yeah.
But the game of the day is going to be Michigan, Arizona in the Final Four. If you want to watch a game, that is the championship game to me.
So basically, it's whoever wins wins in that game will probably win the Final Four.
Yes,
or win the championships.
Because them are the two best teams, and I don't know how they made the brackets for those two to play. This should have been the championship game. These are the two best teams. Like these are, and on the women's Final Four is going to be UCLA versus South Carolina, and I think South Carolina probably going to beat the fuck out of them. So,
oh yeah, UCLA is done for.
But you know, they all number one seeds made it. All the women's number one seeds made it. All the women number one seeds made it. The men got a 2 or 3 and 2 1s. So, if you like basketball, like this the Final Four. If you like college basketball, this is the time to really get into it because I think they got pretty two decent teams playing. You know, the finals gonna be Monday.
The women's finals is tomorrow.
No, the women's finals gonna probably be Sunday. Probably be on Easter, yeah.
Well, tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, it is tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be at 2:30. So, you know, they give them a day. And then, you know, it's not like the men, the football, where they got to take a whole week off and shit. Yeah, basketball is a day. We're going to give you a day off and we're going to be right back at it. We ain't got the money to hold these stadiums like this. And speaking of college sports, your president is trying to use an executive order to
not my president. Stop. Don't ever say that shit. That's blasphemy coming out of your mouth. Not my president.
He wants to make it 5 years and 5 years only. But the thing is, I want to tell Donald Trump, your executive orders mean shit to a private entity.
Yeah, but he's broken the law when it comes to the rules. He's broken the rules so many times. That's not going to stop him.
Jay, a judge is going to overturn that shit. That's why he got so many overturns. Like anytime he does an executive order, it get overturned because he doesn't understand that a president is not a dictator. Like it's like this: you got a private business, right? And Donald Trump comes with an executive order and tell you, "Hey, this is how you must run your business." You could tell Donald Trump to F off.
The only thing that I like about what that executive order is the fact that you can only transfer once.
Yeah.
That would be the only thing that I support from that executive order.
I'm like this. Okay, if you want to transfer another time, you must sit out a year. And that means you lose a year eligibility.
I think he sat back and he saw homeboy that was trying to get that another year of eligibility.
Yeah, this is my thing, man. Well, he was hurt. Trinidad Chamberlain should have got eligibility. He went to a small college that didn't fill the paperwork out right. So he should have got his eligibility for that year he was hurt. But you got people like TJ Finley who finally went to the draft, he played 7 years and was on like 9 teams. Okay, get the fuck up out of here. This is my thing. If you want to transfer after that first time, you must sit out a year and you lose a year eligibility. So it still works out, right? It will still deter you from transferring. It'll make kids pick the right school. And you know you only got one time to transfer free. And if you do it again, you lose a year.
No, I just don't think you let them transfer. You get one transfer. Unless you get thrown out of the school, you know what I'm saying? You did some fucked up shit.
But
during a fucking party.
Jay, if they're a junior trying to transfer to another thing and they lose that year, bro, they don't have another. They lose that senior year. That's it for them. So that's what I'm
Then
saying. Like,
you better transfer in your first 2 years.
that's what I'm saying. If you make them lose that year, that's gonna stop them. They're gonna be like, you know what? I can't lose a year eligibility. That will make them think, because they're gonna fight this shit about it and they're gonna win. But if the NCAA has to put these rules in, and like, you know what? If you transfer after the first transfer, you lose a year eligibility. And if you transfer again the third time, you lose another year eligibility. So now you went from having 5 years of eligibility to fucking 3 years.
And I
If
think
I know my
also
eligibility,
he's trying to put a set limit about how much money is given out in the
no,
and
that'll never work.
NILs.
That'll never happen. That'll never happen. People will sue the pants off Trump. Fuck no. And first of all, I want to tell Donald Trump this, not to get political. We are at war, as you like to say. You don't need to be worrying about NCAA. Worry about these high gas prices. Bro, my car is a small car, and I paid like almost $40 to fill that bitch up.
I know that the governor of New York, or there's some congressmen that are trying to get the governor of New York to institute a tax break when it comes
Yes.
to gas. So then this way the gas, at least for a little while, will be cheaper than, like, you trying to
Yeah.
basically force the gas stations to sell their shit cheaper.
Yeah. And this is the thing. They price gouge that shit. They know. The thing is, we don't need a president worrying about football and NIL deals. I need you to worry about making my shit cheaper. Make my food cheaper. Make my gas cheaper. Make my mortgage cheaper. Make all this shit cheaper that you promised.
Yeah.
You said, and I quote, you can fuss at me or hate me later if in 12 months I don't get this stuff done. It's been 12 months, brother. It got worse. You said it. You said we could talk shit about you if you didn't do it. So yes, here I am to talk shit about you. And I want to say this. Stop focusing on the NCAA and focus on Iran. Focus on getting our doggone gas down. Focus on getting these conflicts solved. Don't worry about us. No, don't
Focus
worry
on
about
focus on bringing jobs back to the United States, because you said these tariffs were going to bring jobs to the United States, and what the tariffs have done, people have lost. I think last month they lost like 60 something million jobs.
Yeah, man. I'm like, yo, you worrying about the NCAA? I could care less. Let these kids get paid. I don't care. I wish we were getting paid in high school, bro. I swear I would have been one of the best players in the state if money was a motivator. Bro,
Yeah.
it's like, I'm like, man, you ain't getting paid in college. Back in the days, man, you had to be the great one to get paid under the table, man. Like, dude, there's guys who are average are getting paid nowadays. So I'm saying this. We need to let these kids get paid. This is actually making college football better because kids are staying. Because I'm getting paid. I don't need to go to the pros and mess my game up, leaving early. See, it seems like Trump like it when people are poor. See, he's seen too many young millionaires now. These kids in college are millionaires. They don't need the NFL money.
No.
They're making more in college. Come on, you think Shador Sanders would have stayed all 4 years? I'm just saying, like, he's getting paid more in college than got paid in the pros. He took his pay cut. Think about some of these players like Ruben Bain stayed 4 years. All these people stayed 4 years because they're getting paid. And I used to see these athletes struggle. Man, I saw Matt Forte struggle, bro. Matt Forte went to Tulane with me. And I seen this guy struggle, bro. Like, listen, these athletes used to get like $200, bro, to make it last the whole week.
See, I'm a person that's been in the struggle. I can make $200 working a week.
But not on the universities. They overcharge all that food on the university campus.
Well,
Bro,
I mean that's why
yeah,
you gotta find a girl so this way you're fed.
bro. I'm telling you, I used to go to Tulane, bro. It was be broke as a joke, bro. And I flirted with the waitress. I flirted with the waitress at Taco Bell. The chick at Taco Bell used to be the cashier. I fucking flirted with her to get. I said, man, look, love. I know you charging me for one burrito, man. And put a taco in that motherfucker, wrap it up for me. When I pick you up later, man, help a brother out, man.
Hook me up with a taco and a burrito.
Yo, man,
Only
wrap that
charge
shit
me
up.
for one cent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Don't charge me the burrito. Charge me for one single taco, but give me a burrito too, shit.
yeah, that's what it
And
was, bro.
and if you got extra, throw in some cinnamon twists.
Yo, I flirted with the chick at Bruff Commerce, bro. I used to flirt with all of them to get up there. Bruff Commerce was our buffet, bro. So that shit used to cost so much money going, every time you go up there, man. I found out the chick, man, I flirted with her. And then I went up to Bruff Commerce for free, bro. I used to go in that bitch, yo.
So how the fuck did you survive if you were struggling like that? For
Oh,
food.
and I had a family, bro, but I was on campus for a little bit, dude. That's why I left campus and went back home, bro. Like you can't survive on that shit.
I mean, I
Can't
went out
survive
with a
it.
girl when she went to school. Her parents paid an extra set amount of money for her to get food. Like
Bro,
they,
we did that.
there was like a food voucher type
Yeah,
shit.
bro, I did that my first year. And that shit was like $700. They didn't tell me that was coming out my mom's money, bro. My mom was so pissed off, $700 came out her shit.
She said, "Mo, you better go buy yourself some peanut
Bro,
butter and
man.
jelly."
So man, we used to do the hood shit. We used to go in that bitch flirting, trying to get extra. Yo, you know how it is. And shit, we was robbing Tulane ass blind of food, boy. We used to go to the fucking buffet, bring out book sacks, slide fucking grilled cheese sandwiches and shit in our fucking book bag and walk out there.
You do what you got to do, man.
Look, wrapping up chicken tenders over and over so the grease won't get on your work. And
And
wrap that
stuff in
shit
your
up.
bag, stuff in your backpack.
And it was good. When I tell you, bro, we was good, man. Put that bitch on the hot plate, call it a day, bro. Like I said, there was the athletes that were struggling like that too, bro. So it's
You would
like
think that athletes would be taken care of, even though, you know what I'm saying? If you're
they
part of the
said,
team,
you're student athletes. The key word is we paying for your education. Everything else is extra. So I tell
shit.
people that's why these kids need to get paid because the university is making so much money off those kids. Think about Reggie Bush. If Reggie Bush had an NIL, how much his NIL would have been?
At least 5-6 million.
Shit, probably more than that. We probably talking about 20 mil because this dude bought hundreds of millions of dollars to USC and didn't see a dime of that shit. And that's what Trump wants it to be. Wanted to be back to where them kids struggling and oh man, my mama was poor. So oh man, had they have them horror stories now. Had them horror stories that the ESPN like to show. But now you can't do that because these kids coming there rich already. Yeah, they bought my mom my house when I was in college. And what?
Shit, after my freshman year.
Yeah, shit. Mama don't have to work no more after my freshman year. The fuck out here, man.
Yeah, you think about it, some of these guys are making like let's say 3-4 million a year. If you can't
Yeah.
fucking buy a house with 3 million, and you don't have to go crazy, you could just buy a regular piece of property and throw, that has a house on it, and it be like 100,000, and you still got 900,000 to fucking play with.
Right.
Shit.
I'm just saying that, and the thing is, Trump don't like. He like to say he like money and all that. He want all the money for them same old ass farts that ain't shit. So anytime there's a young millionaire, he don't like that shit. Old millionaires don't like young millionaires because young millionaires can bring change.
But not only that, I don't think he's not a fan of young colored millionaires.
Especially
Yep.
playing a sport because that he can't play. I'm gonna say this: the day Donald Trump gets in the trenches and plays D line is the day I will follow that motherfucker. The day he go to war with them bone spurs is the day I will follow that motherfucker. I could tell you a new fan, bro. You're a new fan because I went bald. Remember for Freedom Grooming, I used to always be bald, man.
But
And Bud talking about he just seeing me bald. I know. I'm just saying.
you're right though. You never show your skull.
Yeah, I used to
I
rock
think
the
this
hat
might
when I'm
be the.
doing
I
it.
think this is the second time I've seen you without a hat on.
Well, the Freedom Grooming thing, I had to rock the bald head. They told me I had to rock the bald head. So it was like, I rock the bald head now because, them hats break me out. So now I'm just like rocking the bald head more. And it
Yeah.
actually feel more comfortable now. So I'm like, shit. I'm so used to rocking the bald head, bro. I'm like, shit. Can I go to work now? Bald head be there. I got to shave every day. That's what it is, man.
Bald heads, sponsored
Yeah.
by
I don't speak
Dixman
Dick,
Incorporated.
bald head.
Dixman.
I see you rocking the Biggie Stalls. Look, my G. Ooh, Biggie Smalls. Look, Biggie Small was a bald head. My G's okay.
Nah,
This is
I
a
don't
Detroit.
know. Biggie didn't rock. I don't think he rocked the bald head. His shit was like short, like a
Yeah,
fade
Biggie.
with a short little afro.
Yeah,
I don't think
Biggie had
Biggie
a
had a
fro.
bald. Yeah, Biggie didn't have no bald head.
Nah, it's not like that. So we're gonna roll with that one. So yeah, man. That's just Trump though. I said Trump trying to always throw um executive orders at shit to see what sticks. This motherfucker. But
Oh shit! I don't know if you read this. It just came over my shit. It looks like
what?
Luca is done for the year.
Yeah, he tore his hamstring.
Yep, season-ending hamstring injury.
He tore it. He tore it. That shit. See, the thing is,
Now
now the Lakers are
let's
not.
see what LeBron does. Because Luca was carrying that squad.
What you said? Now let's see what LeBron does.
Yeah, let's see what he does. Can he carry them to the playoffs, or carry them through the playoffs? Because I think they're like 7th or 8th or something like that.
I'm just showing you all the Lakers fans' faces now. Oh, this is showing you, man. I mean, LeBron. LeBron winning in the playoffs.
Yeah, no, you're not. No, you're not. Stop.
No, you're not. Stop.
Oh man. If Eric was here, this is what Eric would
Fuck is this shit?
Oh, they're third.
And they're gonna drop. They're gonna get killed without Luka. It was Luka. It was the badass Caucasians carrying that team. Luka and Austin Reeves were carrying that team.
Yep.
LeBron was the third option.
But with Luka not being there, they're gonna make him LeBron the first option, and Reeves isn't gonna get the ball or shoot it as much as he used to.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why the Lakers won't win in the playoffs.
I feel about it, bro. That's how I feel about the Lakers not winning shit. My boy Cade, now wearing his shit, he will be back for the playoffs. Thank God. He's out another week.
They're still winning games without him playing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I thought they were gonna crumble.
I said because we're deep, and the thing is, the play style changes. Now, when Cade comes back, that's the takeover guy. See, now they're playing team ball, but like when we need a bucket, we go straight to him. We go straight to Cade.
I still say the championship goes to the West, though.
Yeah, it could be. I'm praying for it though.
Oh, I hear that. I'll always go for the East, whoever makes it, because I'm just an Eastern dude.
I'm just like,
But for me, I just think the teams in the West might be a smidge maybe stronger.
I think we could beat OKC in the finals, but we can't beat San Antonio. We don't match up with San Antonio.
And I think San Antonio is going to probably make it to at least to the semis.
I'm just saying. We don't match up well. We don't match up well with San Antonio, and it's not because of Wembanyama either. It's the fact that we just don't match up with them. We just don't match up with them. So
you definitely would have to get physical.
We would have to take Wembanyama out, just for the defensive presence. But Stephon Castle give us fits. Fox give us Fox give us fits. It's their guards that get us more than Wemby. But damn, Cooper Flag scored 51 tonight. Damn.
And he's not even in his 20s yet.
Nope, he said he's the first teenager to score 50 points in a game. That's crazy.
Now, if that team would have still had Luka, that would have been a lot different looking team.
Well, I don't think if they had Luka, they wouldn't have had a chance at Flag. So you traded basically Luka for Flag. So that's what you did.
Why are you sending Thanasis videos on fucking in the
I
chat?
just wanted to show you. I just want to show you how ass this dude is, bro. I saw that video, bro. Listen, bro. This play was hilarious, bro. He tried to throw an alley oop to his brother and threw it threw it out of bounds, bro. And you
He threw
telling
it
me
to
this is
the
your
he threw it to the lady in the first row.
bro? You want to tell me he was the EuroLeague MVP, bro? Come on, man.
That just shows you how weak the EuroLeague really is.
Yeah, that's what it's showing me. That's what it's showing me, though. So, bad, man. But did you hear about the beef that Dwayne Wade and Pat Bev is going through right now?
I heard that there was some shit going on. I didn't hit. I don't know the details to it.
Remember, like a couple Fridays ago, I said D Wade was a better guard than James Harden. That became a thing. See, this is how I know people be watching us because we had this debate about James Harden versus Dwayne Wade
Yeah, we
and
did.
Pat
As a
Bev.
matter of fact, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, this is what it happened off of. So that's what I want to tell people. We are trendsetters. We said this shit first. We had that debate. Who was the better shooting guard? And I think most of us said Dwayne Wade. I forgot who said James Harden, but I think most of us said Dwayne Wade was the better option. And then Pat Bev woke up and chose violence and said, without a doubt, James Harden is a better guard than Dwayne Wade. And then Dwayne Wade, like, how you gonna fucking say some shit about me and you're not even better than me? And so,
I mean, he's dropping knowledge is the truth. Pat Bev is
man,
who's Pat Bev? You know what I'm
I just
saying?
want
Like
to tell
who?
Pat Bev, I just want to tell Pat Bev, I could bust your ass. I'm being honest with you. Because you can try to get physical with me, I'll knock you on your ass. So I'm just telling you, listen, Pat Bev, D Wade is top 75. D Wade is a champion.
Definitely.
D Wade can play defense. He's an all defensive player. He can score. He can rebound. He can block shots. He can pass. All James Harden can do is score and pass. That's it. James Harden can't play defense to save his life. Jay, you can score drop 50 on James Harden right now. She
I
can't
don't
play
even play.
defense.
I don't even play ball like that. I still drop 50 on
Bro,
his ass.
you'll drop 50 on him. I'm gonna go for Bam record. I'm going for 84 because he can't stop me. Like, I'm being real with you because James Harden can't play defense. So before we start saying Dwayne Wade, see, we get caught up in offensive numbers, but that's two sides of the ball. D Wade was an elite defender.
D
And D
Wade was an
Wade can
all
score.
around player. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? He's an all around player where Pat Bev is only one sided.
Yeah. And it was just like this. We just talk about Harden, the game of your life. Last shot. It is the game of your life, so it's a championship game. Game for your life. Who do you want with the ball with the last shot? D Wade or James Harden?
You asked me that question?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
Game
want
for
D
your life.
Wade because I know D Wade not only can hit the jumper, he's not afraid to drive to the hole and get contact and win the game on the foul line.
I seen James Harden when the pressure's on. He crumbles. He folds like origami. I don't like that. The game for my life, give me D Wade. I have seen D Wade put a team on his back to win a championship. James Harden hasn't. James Harden had all the tools to be successful. They gave him a team built for him. Chris Paul goes down and he choke.
Yeah.
When he was with the Thunder, he was in the finals. He choked. He's gonna choke this year with the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's what James Harden does. When he was with the Net, he choked. And KD almost willed him to the damn conference finals. It was a toe on the line, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to tell people, this is not even a debate. Dwayne Wade is a way better player than fucking James Harden. And that's not the shit on Harden, but Dwayne Wade, people better start putting respect on D Wade name. Like, I think people think of him when he was with the Heat, with LeBron, they lost respect for him. But I'm like, D Wade was a killer. And all the Gabrielle Union shit might make you think you might have forgot. But nah, this D Wade was that dude.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that. I would say that LeBron would have never won the championship in Miami if it wasn't that D Wade was on that team, because it wasn't going to be done with him and Bosh.
No, I'm just saying this. He taught LeBron how to win. And like this way, D Wade took a backseat so Bron could be great.
Yeah, I
Like, what
think
are
that
we?
I just don't think in a game where you need a killer. I don't think Harden is a killer.
No, Harden is not a killer.
Like, he don't have that Kobe gene or that Mike gene, that killer instinct. Dwayne Wade, I think, had that killer instinct inside of him.
He was clutch. Brother was clutch. He was clutch. And what I tell people, D Wade was a better player. Now, the better scorer is Harden. I'll say it. Better offensive player is James Harden. If we're talking about offense, James Harden is a better offensive player than D Wade. Okay. But what happens when it gets to that other end of the floor? D Wade
But
still was scoring.
if you're not playing defense, of course you're going to be a better scorer, because
No, I'm just saying.
you're not getting tired playing D.
I'm like this. Well, James Harden is slightly better scorer because D Wade still can drop a lot of points. I'll give James Harden that. I'll give James Harden as a slightly better passer than D Wade, but slightly. Not every other statistic D Wade kills him in. Every other statistic. There's rebounding. There's defense, steals, blocks. Now, what we have when we start putting other stuff, the other parts of the game together, and there's clutch gene. D Wade is more clutch than James Harden. Proof is in the pudding.
Yeah, I think so.
So everybody want to talk about James. Like, man, people be riding the James Harden train and forget this motherfucker was a cone. Everybody followed this motherfucker.
I like I said, I don't. If I had to choose, like we did, I'm choosing Dwayne Wade to take the final shot.
Like I
No,
tell
if
you, game for
even if LeBron was on that team, the ball's going to fucking Dwayne Wade.
telling anybody, game for your life. Who you taking? Who you trust with your life? Or are you gonna lie to everyone? And I don't trust James Harden. I trust myself over James Harden in the games of my life. I don't trust his clutch gene. James Harden is not clutch. That dude is not clutch. Prove it to me this playoff season. James Harden sucked in the
Well,
clutch.
I
He
mean,
sucks in the clutch.
we're gonna wait. We're gonna see. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm
That's
sure
it.
Cleveland is one of the top teams gonna go into the playoffs. So let's see if adding him to that team is gonna help that team.
Cleveland is 4 right now. We're a top 4 team.
I think we fell.
Y'all 3. Y'all 2.5 games behind the Celtics and 6.5 games behind us. If we win one more game, we clinch the number 1 seed. Or if the Celtics lose a game, the Pistons do the number 1 seed. They had the number 1 seed. So all roads will go through Detroit. I mean,
They
you know
have
what I'm
the
saying?
home field, right?
Yeah, home court.
A home
Home
court.
court home court into the NBA Finals.
Well, I mean, depending because they could end up playing a lower seed in the Western Conference. That
Yeah,
because the if you really look at it, the Pistons have one of the best records in the league.
yeah. Let's see. We don't have a better record than the Spurs or the Thunder though. So yeah, if one of those two make it, we don't have it. But if the Lakers make it, yeah, we'll have home court. But we know the
Like
Lakers ain't
the
making it.
Lakers ain't making it. I'll see more motherfucking the what do you call it the Golden State Warriors making it over the fucking Lakers, and the Golden State Warriors
Nah,
are I think 10.
yeah, they're not making it. None of them making it. No, I'm laughing, though. If the Pelicans could have won like 5 more games, they'd have really been in that shit. That's a crazy thing. They had a horrible season. And they're not that far out of 10th place.
They lost tonight, matter of fact.
Uh, and like I said, the Lakers might lose to the Timberwolves, bro. The Timberwolves might beat the dog shit out of the Lakers. Right now, that's who they'll be playing. They would book the dog shit out of the Lakers right now. If
Without
I'm Anthony
Luca,
Edwards,
yes.
yes. If I'm Anthony Edwards, I'm licking my chops at this shit.
Yeah, I'm looking
You're
to
gonna
going
beat
into
the
the
dog.
second round. You know what I'm saying?
You're
I'm
gonna
looking at
beat
the
the.
Lakers and I'm like, I'm going into the second round. Fuck that. We sweeping these motherfuckers. We sending
They
LeBron
are.
to retirement.
I'm gonna tell you this. They're gonna fucking straight up knock the lake out the Lakers.
They'll be named the Urs.
The Urs. Yeah, that
LeBron's
shit.
Urs.
That shit is crazy. Ain't no fucking way, bro. Look, if LeBron does that, bro, he moves up on my all-time list if he wins the championship this year.
Move up to what? Sixth? Fifth?
I'll put him in top 5 if he wins this year.
Nah, I don't know about that. First of all, I
No, that
doubt
would
he's
tell
going
me
to
he.
win.
But that'll
I
tell me he the
doubt
goat. That'll
he
tell me
never.
he is worthy of
You'll
the goat
never
now.
hear that come out of my mouth.
I'm just saying. I'm telling you, if he does that this year at 40 something, that's a Herculean effort. It ain't happening though. Anthony Edwards, if they play the Timberwolves first, Anthony Edwards is going to have a field day.
Yeah, I think he's gonna spank him. What do you think about homeboy from the Bulls?
Oh,
Is
Jaden
it
Ivey, you mean the formerly
yeah,
Piston
Jaden
player?
Ivey?
Let me tell you, I'm glad my Pistons got rid of that motherfucker. he he one of them Bible thumpers, bro. I'm gonna put it this way. I like I said, I'm a spiritual person, but I'm not gonna force my spirituality on you. Whatever I believe is what I believe. I'm not gonna force it on you. He asking reporters, are they fornicating before marriage? That's none of your fucking business. Bitch, you scored 8 points. Why are you scoring 8 points? That's what I would have told him. Yes, I'm fornicating off them. Now, why did you only score 8 points this game?
My shit is that if you're really a Bible thumper and religious, one of the first things that in religion is you don't judge anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't be judging people because of what they are. And my thing is, if you have a judgment for that, just mind your business and don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Keep your mouth shut. Ignore it. If you don't like, the LGBT ABC 1 2 3 community, don't make no comments about them. You know what I'm
I'm gonna
saying?
say
Like
this.
you just don't say nothing. You could
I'm gonna
sit
say
there
this.
and talk about Jesus and or God or whatever all you want, but don't sit there and judge people because of the way they choose to live their life, unless it affects you personally or if it hurts you personally. But it's not hurting you. You're not living that lifestyle, so mind your fucking business.
This,
You know
this
what I'm
is
saying?
this is my
And right now, you notice he got waived. Ain't nobody fucking picking his ass up.
the thing is this. Andy Edwards did something similar. So when he passed some dudes and he was like, he said there's some queer shit there or something like that. But that's Anthony Edwards. He's gonna get fined because Anthony Edwards is a superstar. You are a fringe player. You cannot speak like that. And this is my thing. It doesn't matter. Does it matter? And all you Bible thumpers, why are you picking on that community? Let those people live. If they never told you they were gay, then would you know? Like, because some people you don't know. Some people you can't look at. Would you know? Does it matter who they sleep with? As long as they're not sleeping with you, right? Did it matter?
Listen, I usually don't put my business out there, like family business and whatnot. But my niece is gay.
Shit, everybody has a gay family member, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Everyone.
And you look
Everyone.
at her and you would not think it.
I'm just
You know what I'm
saying
saying?
this.
You wouldn't put two and two together and be like, "Yo, she's gay."
I would say
Or
this,
even
man.
even one of my friends that's gay. I would
I'm saying
not.
it's
You look at him and you wouldn't think he was gay.
the thing is this. I don't care if you are. That's your business.
Yeah.
Like I want to tell people that. Like, and I want to tell it to the gay people too. That's your business. To me, I don't think you should have a parade about what you do in the bedroom. That's your business. I don't care what you do. It's your business. Just like it's my business what I do. So yes, if they want to celebrate it or whatever, fine. It ain't gonna bother me. I just think it like, hey, we shouldn't celebrate stuff that it's our business, like it's your business. Who you do, who you love, who you marry, that's your business. I don't care about that. As long as you treat me as a human being, I don't care about who you love. Like, and that's why I tell people, only homophobic people, they are gay secretly. So Jaden Ivey, I'm looking at you sideways, bro.
Yeah. I'm looking at you like fucking like priest.
Is I said, I just want to know, bro. Did someone touch you? Did somebody touch you, Ivy? Did somebody touch you? I'm just saying, bro. Like you were so pressed. This came out of left field. And it's always these Bible thumpers. It's never the true Christians. I'm talking about Bible thumpers that live word for word about the Bible. They get on my nerves. I'll be like, man, shut up. I'll tell it to a Bible thumper that come to me, man, shut the fuck up. How you gonna tell me what's right for me spiritually? We are all man. We all interpret the Bible differently, or whatever, the Quran or whatever you study. We all interpret it differently. You cannot tell me what I interpret. It's on you. There's stuff in the Bible that we do, like trimming our beards or eating pork. We all supposed to go to hell for that. Man, come on, bro.
Shit.
Some of that stuff is not meant for you to follow word for word, bro. Some of that is just a story to help us through our life. And that's how I look at the Bible.
That's funny that you said that, because I'm not a religious person. I'm spiritual. I know that there's a higher power. Is it God? Is it Jesus? Is it Allah? Is it Buddha? Because there's so many different names for the higher being that it is. But I don't like. To me, the Bible is just a book like Mark Twain, like Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn. To me, that's what the Bible is, because if it was one main book, it wouldn't have so many different adaptations. Because if you take the one Bible, like say the Old Testament, and you compare it to the Jehovah's Witness version of the Bible, it's different. It's what you want to interpret is what's written in that book. And to me, it's just a book. It's a storybook. It has different stories in it.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this: it's mostly the same story, just told from different points of views. Same story. If you look at it, the same stories told from different points of views, and the Bible is a book of allegories that help you guide you through life. So if you're sad, there's a story to help you through depression. It's a story to help you through anxiety. It's a story for everything. It's supposed to be a guide. Not you going up there saying you're going to hell, you're doing this. Man, the main one saying you're going to hell got the first ticket to hell. If there is a hell.
Listen, let me tell you something. My mother gets mad at me because I tell you, Ma, God created Adam and Eve, right? And she's like, yeah, so they were the first two people on earth, right? Yeah. So I was like, so then we were all made through incest.
Yeah, that story, that lets you know that story is not all the way true. Because I'm like, eventually your
sons, the sons and daughters are gonna have to procreate.
It's like this: we either sons of Cain or sons of Adam, because he killed Abel. So we're either sons of Cain, sons of Abel. I mean, not Abel, sons of Cain or sons of Adam. Because eventually, that's what it was. And if you think about it logically, like, that shit don't make no sense, because eventually it's like the mom and the son got to get it on, and if they have a daughter, the daughter and the daddy got to get it on. And I don't want to think about that. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
let me tell you something. I'll tell you that I bought that up, and it was funny because I bought it up one time right before my mother's church people showed up at her apartment, and she said, "Don't you dare bring that up in front of my people." And I was like, "But Ma, it's the truth. If he made Adam and Eve, that means they were the only two. So what happened after Adam and Eve had kids? How did they make more people? They had to sleep together."
Yeah.
And she was like, don't even bring it up. Cause I'm the type of person that would bring it up just to see how would they be able to explain it to me. Because
And the
as
thing,
far as I know, Adam and Eve were made by God, and that's how life started through those two. But
and I
she
would just
didn't want
say,
me to ask that
and
question.
the thing is this with Jaden Ivey, they say he been a problem. That's why the Pistons got rid of him for nothing. And they're saying, he been being the preacher, and it's like, and that's fine. If you want to be a preacher, then go ahead, leave the NBA.
Well, at this point, I don't think he's getting a job in the NBA. If he's
What
gonna
is it
play
like
basketball, he'll be playing
overseas?
basketball overseas. Yep, exactly.
Might this your wife don't want you? Your wife is dipping you. I mean, was it worth it? Then you start talking about Steph Curry and LeBron. Man, LeBron and Steph Curry put a nix to that shit. Like, all right, get this motherfucker up out of here. and that's what happened. And it's just sad because the dude was talented before he got hurt. He was
And I think
talented.
that's probably when he became religious. Was while he
And
was
he
hurt.
got hurt.
Started fucking reading up on the Bible and all that, and he took it. He believes the story a bit too much.
Yeah, and sometimes you can't do that. You can't. The thing is, we understand that you went through tough times, but you don't supposed to take everything literally. It's just supposed to make you uplift you and make you feel better. And if you're going to preach your gospel, you got to preach it to where it's palatable and you're not hating people. So when you start hating people, like saying the NBA shouldn't celebrate this and that, no. Then what if they say the NBA shouldn't celebrate Black History Month? Then you'll be up in arms.
How could the NBA not celebrate if probably I would say about 80% of the players are African American? And the percentage might be even higher than that.
And I'm gonna say, well, that's fine. That might be cool, but that's the same thing, though. It's like we don't know how many of those black players might be gay. We don't know. Nobody might not be coming out. It ain't nobody business. This is the thing. They want to celebrate it. Let them celebrate it. I'm like, it's fine. The NFL did it. Some people, they do it. It's pride for they include everybody. That's what Jesus would have wanted. Jesus would have hung out with gay people. Jesus hung out with prostitutes and pimps. In the
Yep.
Bible,
He hung out
he
with
didn't hang out with holy rollers.
lepers.
Yeah, he hung
He
out
hung
with the
out with all
sinners.
types of people. Yeah, he hung out with all types of people.
And that's what I want to say. It's like,
he didn't judge them.
if you want to be Jesus and of Jesus, if you believe in Jesus and you want to be of him, you want to be Christ-like, you don't judge people that are sinning. You try to uplift them to bring them to the light. You don't try to point fingers at people because that turn people away from the light. So if you point fingers and telling me I'm bad and I'm evil, why the hell would I listen to you?
Yep. I agree with you on that one.
And that's why I tell you I hate Bible thumpers, because y'all like to judge. Who without sin cast the first stone? Everybody will be getting hit with stones.
It'd be a rock fight.
Yes, indeed. Like I'm saying, bro, like the only one that that could cast a stone and not get hit is Jesus.
And he never did.
Oh,
He didn't
it'll
even
be
judge the
everybody.
people that fucking put him to death.
You talking about cast the first stone? Motherfuckers be throwing the rocks, hitting people. Everybody be getting hit because nobody want to be. It'll be like, oh, we all without sin, and then everybody will be getting hit because everybody want to act like they're not with sin. And the thing is this sin, like everybody going to sin. According to the book, everybody sins, and that's fine. But it's not up to me to judge. It's not up to you to judge. It's for God to judge. It's not for us to judge. And that's where Jaden Ivey got it wrong. And that's why Jaden Ivey out the NBA. Because you want to judge and be mediocre. That's
if you
like,
think
how you
about
want to
it,
be.
if you're gonna judge somebody, at least be a fucking superstar.
How are you going to be mediocre and then judge me? And this is the thing. Everybody need to realize you don't know who's gay and who's not unless they tell you. Yeah, everybody thought their mama Prince was gay because he wore high heels and he sung in a high pitched voice and he wore his butt out. But Prince laid more women than anybody.
Oh yeah, and he had some hot looking bitches too. Apollonia.
And so you can't say anybody straight or gay. You can't. That's what it is. You can't say it. It's because we don't know it. And it's not for Jaden Ivey to tell us what's right and what's wrong. Because the day I follow Jaden Ivey, it's the day I should kill myself. I'm just saying.
You the first fucking person to go to Jaden Ivey Church.
Should kill himself.
His karma is that right now he ain't got a job. He better have invested the little bit of money that he did make. Because if
his
not,
wife's gonna take the rest.
yep, she could take at least half.
She said, "Oh, this motherfucker's a nutcase."
Yeah, he really didn't think about. He didn't think about the consequences of his actions. My father used to tell me all the time, "Don't let your mouth get you into trouble," and he let his mouth get him into trouble.
And the thing is, just like, okay, we let it go that you're saying all your Bible stuff. We let it go when you said the gay stuff. But when they start talking about Steph Curry and LeBron James, and that don't mean that, okay, the rings don't mean nothing. Bye-bye then.
It'd be different if he had rings and he could talk that junk. You know, say, "Oh, we all have rings, and it don't mean nothing to have rings." But motherfuckers, what ring do you have? The Cracker Jack box ring? Cause I ain't seen you in no playoffs. You'd
It
have
would have
kept
been a
your mouth
playoff.
shut. Yeah, he would have kept his mouth shut. He could have been in the playoffs this year with the fucking Pistons. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the Bulls, they're not that great, but who knows? If he'd have kept it like he got, like I said, he let his mouth get him into trouble because he
Mhm.
would have still been a
So,
Piston if he didn't fucking rub elbows the wrong way with people.
mhm. That's crazy. Oh man, that's all I gotta say. That shit. But Jaden Ivey, man, good luck in the Chinese league. You're
Yeah,
gonna need it. Because what are we doing? As I look at it, because what we doing?
that would be my advice for anybody in this world. Don't let your mouth get you into trouble.
Yes, indeed, and it's happening every day. It gets it gets people into trouble every day. And I tell people, your mouth can get you into trouble. Saying shit that you don't mean can get you into trouble. every
I mean,
day.
sometimes even saying shit that you do mean, you got to pick and choose when you what you know
Well said.
what war you want to fucking have. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You got to pick and choose what you say because look at all these people, and not that I condone the actions, or do I condone the actions of the employer, but you saw how many people lost their job when they talk shit about Charlie Kirk.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you didn't like the dude, we get it. A lot of us, I could sit here and probably we could bring up 50 people onto the show that would agree with not liking the dude. But listen, don't fuck with him. Don't fucking bring him up at your job because a lot of people liked him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of people lighter skinned than me. There's
No, there
people
was
that
some
I
dark.
know.
There was some
There's
dark
people
skinned
that
ones who like.
I know now that still consider. You know what I'm saying? That would he wasn't that person that spread hate. And I'm like, you really that blind? You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? When he started talking about black women, you know, DIE or
DEI, yeah.
DEI or whatever, that shit is that shit without saying I'm a racist, say it says I'm a racist. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
and you know that information, just keep that shit inside. Like with Ivy, he should have not said what he felt about the LGTB ABC 123 community. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it was a comment about trans people or whatever, just keep your mouth shut. You believe a certain thing, keep it to yourself. You know what I'm saying? What he said cost him could potentially be millions of dollars. Because who knows? China might not want to deal with a troublemaker like him. He might not end up in the European League like Thanasis. You know what I'm saying? He just might not have a job. He might be lucky to fucking get pick a ball at the YMCA. He'd be playing for fucking beer.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad.
Yes,
I
indeed.
mean,
That is very sad.
this world is just fucked up.
Yeah, that's pretty sad. It's sad. Oh, man, I gotta get my ass up in the morning. We did 2 hours in this bitch. So I got 5 hours less than 5 hours to get some sleep. Man, we gotta go to the shops. Man. Because Jaden Ivey, you was a dumb son of a bitch. You dumb.
Yep. Enjoy your unemployment, punk.
You gave yourself
Definitely,
that.
I'll shout you out. You know, shout out Dickmans.
Oh yeah, I forgot it. Oh yeah, put them up.
We didn't show that we didn't. Yeah, we didn't show the shit. Dickmans Incorporate. You know,
Dixman, yep, Dixman.
Dixman Inc. So hopefully, I get my shit situated so I can get my little bit of love and
Mm-hmm.
anybody that's in that's down with Dickmans. Thanks for looking at us as somebody that potentially can help you expand your brand, which is something that we don't mind doing because anybody that supports us, we support right back. Shout out to Eric not showing up to work. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
start calling him Little Tiger Woods because that was the picture of him sleeping was funny as fuck. Yeah, little Eric. Shout out to everybody that commented, Bud and Anthony and Pops.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and just like I said last night, just praying for us not to put boots on the ground, and hopefully these people will be leaving the Middle East promptly soon and make it home safe in time for you know for them to spend time with their family, and hopefully like I said, everybody comes home safe and nobody else loses a life in this bullshit situation that our country is going through. And I feel sorry for the people that support this man and support his beliefs. And I feel sorry for motherfuckers that gotta go buy gas and groceries because shit is not cheap. And that's pretty much where I'm at.
I don't know if this true, but they just said Jay Navi got signed by the Guangdong Southern Tigers and Chinese Basketball Association for what 1 year deal worth up to $7 million. Don't know it's true, but I just saw that pop up.
Damn, we're talking shit
Um,
about him and he got signed by the Ching Chang Charlies.
Probably not. That probably be fake. I'll wait for it to be announced on ESPN.
Yeah, I
We'll
gotta
test
wait
that.
until what's his name? Sharma fucking says something.
Chimes says something.
Sham said he says something, then I'll believe it because he's like the Adam Scheffner of basketball.
Yeah, man, shout out to you for doing the show and understanding. I had tough time getting the show started, even with the shit glitching in the beginning. So, man, hey, I appreciate it. We're gonna get you squared away. Man, Doc, shout out to Doc. He's probably like this right now.
Yep. I hope he watches the show over the weekend.
Little Tiger. We start calling you Tiger Woods. Don't say nothing, Tiger. We start calling you Tiger. Don't say nothing. But
Oh, thanks a
man,
lot again to Modena for doing our very first
man,
dance break.
dance, bro. And shout out to Dixman Inc. for hooking us up with the sponsorship. You feel me? We feel like doing more and more with y'all, man. And I just want to tell people, man, just like I said, kind of said yesterday, just fucking give people their flowers while they still breathing. Sometimes we forget to do that. It's okay. Uh, I work in my field. I see a lot of depressed people that don't get flowers. That life goes to shit because they feel like nobody cares. And seeing that every day, man, it makes me more grateful as a person to my life. It might not be where I want it to be, but I'm more grateful to seeing people who had it way tougher than me and pulling through that shit. And a lot of people don't realize how much of words of encouragement matters more than money. Words of encouragement matters more than likes and follows. I mean, words of encouragement to somebody that you care about, man, helps. Even likes and follows does help too. That shows encouragement too. I mean, y'all can like somebody you don't know, but somebody you know doing something right, trying to make their life right, and y'all ignore it. And y'all give a stranger all your money, but somebody you know, you'll
You,
pass them up. And I don't like that. Because I'm like, this stranger will not give two shits about you, but that person that knows you and they see you investing in them, they will pay you back tenfold because they'll be appreciative. But we have so many people that just follow the wave. And we need to stop following the wave. Look out for the people who looking out for you. If they don't call you, don't call them. That's how I feel. If
yeah.
they don't reach out, you reach out and they don't ever answer, don't reach out no more. Because there's somebody that's gonna reciprocate that energy. And
yeah, if they're not matching your energy, don't give them none.
don't give them shit. And there's some people that I am cutting out my life because, every time, they need help, they call you. And when you need it, or you need somebody to talk to,
Crickets.
ghosts. So when you start seeing me acting differently, stop giving a fuck. Don't say that I changed. I just matched your energy. And that's how I look at things. It's like human beings today are stupid. They want to treat people like shit and then want that same person to look out for them when they're down. Nah. Fuck that turn the other cheek shit. I don't do that. So as we embark on this Easter thing, man, it's supposed to be with your family or friends, someone that you care about, man, to realize the guy that we celebrating did the ultimate sacrifice so we can live. So that's if you believe in that type of thing. Because everybody don't believe in Easter. But if you don't believe in Easter, then that's fine too, whoever you believe in. Don't be a Jaden Ivey. So like I said, don't be a Jaden Ivey. Let people live and be genuine to people. People can tell when you fake. I'd rather you tell me the truth than to lie to me. I'd rather you tell me you don't want to talk to me no more. I'd rather you tell me you don't want to be my friend no more or whatever than to ghost me or... I'm just saying, because this happens a lot. You feel me? People go through that shit a lot. I see that through social media. People ghosting people, and man, you owe that person at least that damn respect if you call them a friend, to at least say, hey, this is why I'm doing this. Because you never know when you might need that person you're ghosting. So I want people to know that. You never know. You might have a flat tire somewhere, and that might be the only person for hours that pass by and see you. You know what they're going to say? Oh, that's the person that ghosted me. So I know. I'm gone, and now you stuck out.
You nice. I wouldn't say sorry now. I'd be like, fuck that nigga.
Don't you understand? I would blow my horn. That's how much of a dick I am. Dun-dun-dun.
Peace.
And then you can call me what you want, man. But I tell people, it's be real, be genuine. And generosity doesn't take much. It's free. Generosity is literally free. So that's all I have to say. And we'll be back Thursday with the wrestling show. When is the draft? I know the draft is at the end of the month. So yeah, we'll be back with the wrestling show. And Friday will be the sports show. And before we go, we got to see Moreno one more time.
Oh yeah.
Is ready for the
Oops.
grind.
Ah! You did that shit on purpose.
Man.
Friday night dance break.
Yeah.
Makes me want to take a trip to Kenya.
On that note, man, we might do that together. We'll see you later. And we out, man. Peace. Enjoy.
Peace. Be nice.